What's up, everybody? My bad. There we go. Now we're good. Now we're good. Thanks a lot, everybody, for watching. I had to reschedule this, but now we're back. The mustache is good. Yeah. So on Friday, had the Verzuz battle between Alicia Keys and John Legend, and I didn't get to catch all of it, but I caught the last bit of it. Definitely caught the last bit, and it was crazy. It was something that I was looking forward to a lot, but I had other commitments that night. But I did want to recap everything that happened. So here we are. Happy Father's Day to everybody out there who is a dad. Everybody who is a dad and trying to do his best. And anyone who took over anybody's jobs, who took over for a dad in somebody's life, you know? Just waiting on my buddy Brian. What's up, Brian? There he goes. So now Brian and I are going to we're going to recap every round Brian watched in its entirety, and then he's going to put me up to speed. I got to watch a little bit of it. I actually have it playing in the background right now, but let's get him in here. Yeah, we're good. Coming in, buddy. Huh? An hour. What's up, B-Rai?
Yo,
How you doing today, bro? Happy Father's Day, man.
happy Father's Day to you too, brother. How you doing?
Everything's good, man. I went out and
How's your?
I got a cool cup here.
Nice.
This solidifies it. Everybody else has to fight for second place.
Yeah. If you didn't know before, now you know that you made
Yes.
it. Once you receive the best dad ever cup, it's official.
I have to position.
And I'm okay. Second place, but I'm
All right,
okay.
not bad. 'Cause, out of all the losers, you were first.
All right,
That's a Seinfeld joke. I have to position the spout so that whenever I drink.
You get the full effects. Full effects. I got it.
Good shit. And I got some gummies for Father's Day.
It's solidified.
I got a nice little pack of a bunch of little Snickers. Love Snickers. Love Snickers.
Really? Damn, I can't. If I can. All I got was some AirPods. I don't know if I can.
You're trying to compete my Snickers with your AirPods? Is that what you said?
Hey, yeah, I don't know if I can. We might have to pull a hole on that. I don't know.
I had to save for months to even try to get it. How the hell did you get AirPods from a little 8-year-old girl?
To be honest, she has more in her bank account than I will ever have in my bank account at one time. I promise you.
DJ Murray, what's going on, buddy? Snickers are awesome.
So what have you done today? You out with the family, or what you guys do?
Girlfriend Sasha, she took me out for breakfast.
Uh-huh.
Went to
Hi, Sasha.
Went to Cracker Barrel.
Good old Cracker Barrel.
Yeah,
Nice.
got me a burger.
So what's your go-to at Cracker Barrel? Because I'm gonna judge you.
We've only gone a few times. First one, I did a steak with a nice salad and some mac and cheese, and then we did the country fried steak, and then
there it is. Said that as long as you had the country fried steak at least once at Cracker Barrel.
Okay, cool. Yeah, today I had a burger.
All right, fair enough.
Not bad. So then we heard about a sale at Crocs. So we had to go and get some Crocs done. It's a good
Crock it up.
Crock it up. It was a good sale.
I had a fire sale.
How about you, man? How's your
Nice.
Father's Day been so far?
Honestly, it was actually the best ones I've had. I took my daughter out yesterday to Six Flags.
Mm-hmm.
Safari.
Saw that. Yeah.
Went to go do that. Went out to eat this morning. Got up, nice breakfast, hung out, and just spent some quality time. We everything's moving so fast over here in Jersey that we really don't have time to stop.
Right.
Recharge, appreciate what's going on around you. So I appreciated what's going on around me, and just hugged her a lot. I love her a lot. Sat down and watched some stupid shows, shit that she likes to crack up about.
Yeah.
Like she's got like annoying. I love her to death,
Of course.
but she finds the stupid shit herself. So I just sit there and just watch it with her, back with her, and that's what I did for the majority. And I dropped her off at her grandfather's house, let her have time with him, and I don't. Father's Day is kind of like that holiday that it's special, but it's kind of like we really just want to enjoy our children.
Yeah.
And that's it. I don't ask for.
Uh-huh.
I didn't need the gift. Just let me spend some quality time with my daughter,
Right.
and I'm good. Yeah.
That's good, man. Hey, let me ask you though. Last time we were speaking, you were cutting up a little bit. Are you on Wi-Fi or are you on your own data right now? Because your voice is in and out.
It's just because I.
Yeah.
Right now? Oh, I can go on Wi-Fi.
Yeah. Let's do that. What's going on, Aldo? My buddy Aldo is here in the room saying what's up. Hey, so I saw a lot of stuff,
Aldo.
cancel culture, talking about they want to get rid of Father's Day because it it upsets the single moms. I never heard any of that talk during Mother's Day. You know how like Father's Day. This is a thing. They're talking about why do we.
This is a thing.
They should cancel Father's Day because all the single moms work so hard and all that. And I'm like, do the single dads get any love from Mother's Day?
But what about the fathers that
exactly
that don't have to worry about single?
I'm like, look, just because your baby daddy don't show up, don't mean like we need to pay for that. It's stupid. It's stupid.
Because in reality, if that's a single mother, then that's father as well. So like,
I would just give her one of these. Like, hey, you're not acting yourself. You need to
cancel culture.
Huh.
Cancel culture has taken on a form that is unfamiliar to me at this age. I think it's gotten out of hand.
Let me ask you, as a grown black man,
of it being out of hand, like for what?
How do you feel about them getting rid of statues and erasing people from history? Yeah, they're getting rid of Confederate generals' statues. They're getting rid of Aunt Jemima. They're getting rid of all that stuff. If that were the case, shouldn't we like not celebrate President's Day because they were also slave owners?
I think I don't.
They want to do anything that's associated with slavery.
I mean,
what's that?
Statue of Robert E. Lee is expensive. Having a statue of Robert E. Lee is expensive. Having statues of, or just having the Confederate flag up, expensive. The presidents, yes, they were, for the most part, they were all slave owners. And if
so the Washington Monument, should that be taken down?
Statues of them somewhere, they should be taken down as well.
Well, you said why not?
Why not? Well,
okay, but it is named after
that's
him.
Not a statue, though.
A lot of people want things renamed. Do you feel
named after them as well? So it's like, all right.
Like where does the line end? Where do you draw the line? There's so many things that end up, like Washington helped settle this country, and he led the American Revolution, and he fought for the Union, who was against slavery, but he was a slave owner. Thomas Jefferson wrote the shit, and he was.
But that's something.
Don't we have like descendants of all these presidents here because of their relationships with some of their slaves that worked for them?
Probably, and absolutely. When it's something that can be, you're not gonna put property.
Yeah.
Feel me? Robert E. Lee can be removed. He essentially person that went against his country, and
yeah,
that's lost.
Right.
Get rid of the fucking statue. Period. Our is so fucked up and so that there isn't a simple answer. You can't just ask me that and then we have the answer in a simple conversation. But where we can start is like Robert E. Lee, the Confederate flags. We can start there. That is not on the plateau or a scale where it can't just be removed. It can be removed. It can be removed. They lost. We won.
Eat my dust, Mr. Lee.
That. Now, people start digging into George Washington. Now you're gonna start getting, because there's descendants of Jefferson that have black, because he was raping his slaves and shit like that. So we can dig into that, but like before we do that, let's just all come to a agreement that the South lost, we won.
Nice.
Get the fuck out of here.
It's a good segue because this versus battle that we're going to recap fell on Juneteenth. Dude, it's like 4 p.m. What are you drinking? Oh, nice. Okay.
5 in the afternoon.
I'll give you that one. Up to 2.
So, yeah, like that.
Beautiful.
So last time it was the Donald Julio.
Ooh.
Nice. To the Blanco.
Good old Julio. He's a good man. So, yeah, the versus battle fell on Juneteenth. And I admitted that I didn't know all the details about Juneteenth. And it's sad to find out that a whole 2 years and a half passed. And some slaves, because whether it's true that they killed the messenger, or whether it's true that the slave what? Yeah. It could have been the slave owners just withholding the information, or it could have been somebody killing the messenger. Whatever the case may be, it's sad that I mean, just stripping it all down. The idea of slavery is just something so ugly. And I'm glad that they came for them, at least in their lifetime.
I don't mean to cut you off. I don't think ugly is the word. I think it's evil is the proper word to put on that. Evil is the proper word, because even the slave owners knew that it was wrong. They just didn't give a fuck. I think for you to be in charge of another person's life when you're actually in your Declaration of Independence to not do so, that means you knowingly had to go against
I'm sure that a lot of
and be an asshole.
You got to think that at least some slave owners had some type of emotional attachment to a certain, worker for them. Like they were raising their kids. Right?
Yeah, those are the ones that paid the house
Yeah.
niggas, and the other ones they.
My bad. We're good. Yeah. So and it's pretty fitting that on Juneteenth, both of these artists were the ones that were chosen to do this versus battle because both are very strong-willed African American black artists that have worked with charities, have talked about how beautiful life can be if we all just spread love. I mean, these were just the perfect candidates to do this versus battle. How did you feel that? How did you feel when you saw the names pop up and you realized that it fell on Juneteenth?
I'm gonna be totally honest with you. I wasn't. Recently, I've been trying to find myself getting too wrapped up in the day. So I kind of take days off. Sometimes maybe 2 days where I just won't even check into social media. So I'm gonna be totally honest with you. I didn't know about this battle until you asked me if I wanted to do this with you. And by the way, I'm sorry that we're 2 days late. I wanted to say happy to everybody out there and everybody. But I didn't know about this until you brought it, to be honest with you. And the one you told me, wow, these two have, and I don't know if this is kind of a hot take or what, but
oh sweet,
I've seen them both live in concert. Yeah, so I honestly think they are two of the best performers of my. We can't really include MJ or Prince.
Okay.
You can't include them in our generation. That's not our generation. That's our parents' generation. But if you ever had the chance to see or John Legend live, it's life altering. It's a game changer. I've seen a lot of R&B acts live, and I haven't way besides those two. So when I realized that they were doing this versus it struck a chord with me, and I'm like, damn, like I originally thought John Legend didn't stand a chance for the fact that I know what kind of impact Alicia is, and with the #1 hits and bangers. I am a John Legend fan.
There was Let's Get Lifted,
every
and
song,
then what was the name of the second one?
The second one was
it had Heaven Only Knows, and it had Stereo. Once Again, right? Is it Once Again?
Once Again, which was actually it's just called Again. But that Alicia Keys played a dangerous game with this battle. Although John Legend didn't have the bangers that he had Kanye West as a producer on his first 2 albums. And even though
they made noise, they definitely made noise. The first album he got so many Grammys, and that first album is one that I don't have to skip any song. And another one that I like from him is Evolver, the one that was mostly produced by Pharrell. That's the third one.
This third one. The reason I can't think of the second album, but Revolver is his third one.
What's up, Ray? What's going on, Ray?
For some reason, I can't think of the second one, but
no, my buddy Ray is he's in the live right now.
What's that?
All right, so what happened then? So who played first, and what did they come out with?
All right, so before anyone played anything, they did a duet. which was all right. And the only word I could think of for this, I don't even want to call it a battle because this was far from a fucking battle. But this performance, is beautiful. Everything about this was beautiful. From the opening song, which he did do.
Yeah, I caught that. I caught that. That one was. It was so cool because Bob Marley is a favorite of mine, and his music is a whole. It's a whole language of love. It's like the manifestation of what like the power of what music can do for somebody.
Yeah, they went back to back on the pianos for that song, and just with the climb of today, so refreshing. It was so needed. So they started off that before any songs got played. If you didn't see that beginning, do yourself a favor and watch that. Watching Alicia Keys and John Legend do a song together it was profound. But with the first round, so they basically set the tone to let you know that we're not fucking around. We're still Alicia Keys, John Legend. So get ready. And so right there, that set the tone. That let me know everything that I expected it to be. And it was the first round. They were both features.
Yeah, I remember that one.
Ghetto Story by Baby Sham. There's a Baby Sham song. Yes. Which was it was everywhere on the radio.
Yeah, it was a whole summer, and I'll never forget that White Rice and Honey line.
Exactly. It was everywhere. You couldn't. And I think that's the common theme with Alicia Keys, period, is that when she got on the radio, it was there for like the whole summer, the whole winter. You couldn't fucking escape it. But you couldn't fucking escape it. She led off with Ghetto Story, and then John Legend dropped a bomb on the first round and let us know that he actually worked on the Miseducation of Lauryn Hill. And Everything is Everything. He did the chords did the piano riff on that, and
that was a Hiroshima. Want to find that out.
You won the round.
That's why I always like the album books when they come out, and you look at the names and you're just like, oh, this person wrote it, or this person produced it. I have a thing about producers. I would just want to see who made the beat, but to find out that that John Legend worked with the Miss Lauryn Hill on one of the greatest albums of that decade. Jeez, bro, that was crazy. So in my mind, I think for the sheer shock of it, I would give that round to John Legend.
Yes, absolutely. You throw in along with Lauryn Hill,
because to be fair,
Baby Sham,
Alicia Keys had a great performance on it, but it's a feature. It was a phone call. It was a phone call to say, hey, you want to come on this song? Put out your best. And she did. It was a great verse. But to be involved with the whole construction of the song, when you're working the pianos, and he probably helped with the arrangement since he's such a musically talented person, I feel like that gives him the edge in that.
Absolutely, and when he presented it as just that,
she was here on the piano, like, and she was like,
"That's like once he started playing the song."
Shit.
Yeah. Oh, that. Was,
she had to take notes. She was like,
"Excuse me, I didn't know." I'm giving it to John Legend. So the second round was all right. I'm gonna just preface this from here on out with I'm going to say I am more of a John Legend fan than I am a Alicia Keys fan. So there's a lot of there's a lot of B-sides that John Legend has that I'm gonna fall towards her mainstream. like it struck a chord with me. Um, round two is a perfect example of that. Alicia Keys started round two with Under, which is a new song that she has, which is phenomenal. If you haven't heard that song, give it a chance. It's a great song, especially again with today's climate. It's a woman empower. It's a people empowering song. But then I'm also a Village fan. And for John Legend to come out in round two,
I
I
love
listened to this
Selfish.
Selfish song
Yes.
from Village. Yeah, yeah. So I've listened to this song, I want to say no less than like 200 times easily. That was round two for him. That kind of like made me feel better about listening to it 200 times because I made it feel like it was like up on his like radar, put at number two.
No.
That I didn't feel
like
no,
I don't believe. I disagree on the
really
sentiment
like
that it was an unknown song. Like that was still when John Legend was just providing background vocals for a lot of Kanye produced stuff.
Really?
Had the blazer on. Remember
first
that
video, first feature. Like,
shout
first,
out
like,
to
actual, like, feature.
Dan M 88.
Yeah.
Dan M 88. Is that a friend of yours? Dope. Thank you for joining.
That's a friend of mine. So that round I had to give us that one. I gave a tie. I gave Alicia Keys and John Legend the round. Couldn't pick one.
I'm gonna take your word for it because I haven't. It would be unfair to give it to John Legend having not heard the new Alicia Keys song.
Definitely give that a try. Again, Alicia Keys is phenomenal. She does. It's very rare that she misses a song or misses something that's supposed to be a big song, and she didn't miss something. That one is a great song. Give it a shot. I think it's. I don't know if it's a single, or if it's going to be an album. She's doing a song, and it's great. And then we're gonna jump to round three.
What did John do?
Karma and Used to Love You. Again.
Oh.
Used to Love You. Nah. Yeah. You can't do nothing like
Karma against Used to Love You.
And Karma's a great. Yeah. Karma is a great fucking song. But Used to Love You, and again, this is like in our wheelhouse. Mm-hmm. We were listening to this as like we were like coming out of high school and thinking that we had out, and so these songs are striking a chord with us. And Used to Love You was
Used to Love You.
So I gave him edge on
Used to Love You is my Used to Love You to me was Selfish to You. Like that was the drums on that beat with it's a Kanye West beat, and this is when Kanye was still normal.
Right. So again,
he was using he had the church choir in the background, and he had the pianos going, and he had the jungle drums coming. God, bro, that beat was amazing, and the story in that song is not unlike the one in Karma. But I just feel the story more with the John Legend. Karma was dope, but I feel like Karma was put out there as a single, like for consistency's sake. It wasn't like it wasn't a power move. It was more like this is the third single of this album. We just want to keep her out there, so we'll throw this one out. The production on Karma was dope, and her performance was great. But Used to Love You is the one for me. Who produced Karma? I'm trying to look it up. I think maybe Kanye produced Karma too, because it sounds like him.
Yeah, I wouldn't be surprised if that was a Kanye production, because I realized. But I don't know. Alicia Keys had really good production on a lot of her songs too. Like a lot of. We're gonna get into like round through like 16, where the production was just phenomenal on her shit that made it just better than what it would have already been. But for this, Gotta give it to Kanye West. Again, Legend had the cheat code. Young Kanye, focused Kanye, a Kanye that didn't have.
This was when he was still. This is when Kanye was still shopping at Lacoste, and he didn't know. He didn't walk into a Louis Vuitton store yet. You know, that's when it changed.
It was definitely right after he put out his first album, and he was hungry. Kanye just had beats up the ass, and he had nothing to do but work with John Legend. At that time, John Legend had said that he was signed to a production with Kanye West, so Kanye was trying to shop.
Yeah, a lot needs to be said about Kanye West when it comes to John Legend's career, because if I'm not mistaken, John Legend was his first artist on Good Music, and or at least the first release that didn't involve Kanye as the artist. But with all that being said, a lot needs to be said about Kanye's being so instrumental in John Legend's career, because he put all in for John Legend. He's like, I'm gonna give you some dope and some B-side stuff on the first album. Like, if you remember number 1, that church choir beat, like with the church organ, then jeez, bro, yo, it was. And then what was the other one?
Yeah.
So High Part 2. It was just an interlude. Kanye put all in for John Legend, and that shows throughout his entire catalog.
Absolutely. So yeah, that one I gave to it was close, but I gave that one to John Legend as well. Round 4 wasn't as close. Alicia Keys went with Eve, Gangsta Love, which was another hit, like a main fucking hit. It was all over the place all fucking summer. But then that's when John Legend hit it with the So High, and yeah.
Oh,
yeah, you can't.
Gangsta
really
Lovin' was commercial success.
So High,
but it was one of those things that Alicia Keys can do and she can get away with.
So High,
like it was a party jump off, and the video was dope. But when you bro, like So High is,
yeah. Like there's not many more songs that were beautifully sang than So High.
I agree.
I think, like, he just sang that beautifully. Like it speaks to you totally.
It was a dope beat. It was a dope beat. It was a dope song. Like, it's the gangsta loving.
I love it. But So High, there was nothing you could do about that. And then in round 5, so I think the competition started here. Now Alicia Keys was getting smacked around with a few songs that she didn't realize was smacked around with, and so now she came out with Usher, My Boo, great song.
Months.
The airwaves for fucking what? 2 months. Great. But
okay, now I'm interested to see what he used against My Boo.
He had the equalizer.
My Boo is.
You would think My Boo is like the shit. Like it's what's gonna win the round. But it's funny, I had said to a friend before this even started, John Legend, again, I thought he didn't stand a chance. Many number 1 hits, right? But then I also forgot how hard his B-side slapped, right? And I had already said to a friend of mine that he's got a few aces up his sleeve, but no matter what she plays.
Hold on, I'm trying to think. What album was it? Which album did he get it at?
He did.
Oh,
his first album.
Damn.
Get Lifted.
No, wait, you talking about like you're talking about the song Get Lifted or the album?
You're not gonna guess.
Oh, okay, the album Get Lifted. So a B-side banger.
The album Get Lifted.
From.
It's not.
Oh, is it Ordinary People?
Not his B-side. It's probably his most famous song.
Damn. Jad is playing dirty, man.
So he smacked my boo around with Ordinary People, and he played it live. He didn't even like play the song. He played the piano, and like, what are you gonna do with that? Like, he played Ordinary People, and so that's
He's
when
like, no, I'm not beat for this.
That's when she realized it wasn't. It was go. Gloves came off. Round 6, she smacked him around with New York.
So she got Empire State of Mind on the next one.
He made it interesting. He made it very interesting. So she came.
Yeah.
Empire State of Mind, or New York, whatever it's called. So it was interesting though, because he countered that. One of my favorite Common albums is Big, right? Again, that was right in my wheelhouse, where like Common was the shit, and they the hook, and that's one of my favorite songs on that album. So again, Alicia Keys was playing with fire. Like, I want to give it to They Say, but I know the impact of the song that she played, so I can't give it to.
One more time, what song did John Legend play?
Round, but I'm not gonna lie to you. It's called They Say. It's a Common song. The rapper
that was the first one on Kanye's
from
label,
his
right?
album called Beat, which is a phenomenal album.
Okay.
Yeah, I believe so. That was probably the first one on Kanye's label. Correct. That's a phenomenal album. If you haven't heard it, give it a phenomenal album from start to finish. And John Legend was on it, and one of my favorite songs on the album is called They Say, and he does the hook for it. Kanye West does a verse.
Okay.
Kanye does a verse, and so it's a Common song. So it's the perfect combination for a great song. But I still had to give it to Alicia Keys just for the fact that,
like you said, the impact from New York State of Mind,
top selling songs of all
probably
time,
longer lasting.
You can't go against
it. And like it's just used everywhere.
It's not true. Personal preference, I would say, but we'll go with round 6.
What's that?
Round 7 was Teenage Love Affair versus.
Okay.
It was round 7 is Alicia Keys, Teenage Love Affair. All right, and then John Legend, Heaven.
Oh.
Exactly. So if you're not hitting, like, he's smacking her around, like in the beginning, like he's hitting her with like all the heavy hitters, like the ones and they're all B-sides.
Yeah, you don't know about
that. If you're not a John Legend fan, you're not gonna understand that. Yeah, exactly. Another Kanye West production.
John Legend going into this, even Sasha was like, I gotta give it to Alicia. You know, like, and no disrespect to John Legend, because I'm a huge John Legend fan. I thought John Legend was gonna hit us with stuff that he wrote for other artists.
Forget, dude. No, he actually didn't do it at all. He only gave us one song where
Teenage Love Affair was dope. I like Teenage Love Affair. Teenage Love Affair was dope. But
yeah, but what?
Damn, man. He's like doing some Tyson shit. He wants to take her out early.
I don't think so. I don't think
so. He's doing Mayweather. He's hitting her with a couple, but backing up.
Songs that he's playing. I don't. Yeah, we're trying to like take her out. Like, yo, this is what. And for fans, again, people that are our age that grew up on him, we realize that to us, not to the masses, but to us, what kind of impact they've had on us.
Yeah. Again,
Kanye West.
Let's take a break real quick.
With that,
can you try your Wi-Fi one more time? Am I coming through good on you? Am I coming through good? Yeah. Let's try the Wi-Fi one more time.
Still breaking up?
Because I'm hearing a little bit of
Yeah.
All right. Hello? No, you're good right here. Okay, cool.
Am I breaking up?
One more time. The plate? Oh, okay. No, you're good.
Yep.
Just she's getting ready right now to go to a family cookout. What's this?
Breaking up before?
Oh, jeez. All right. So, right now I got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 5-1 and a tie. Damn, Alicia's down like 5-1, bro.
Exactly. So far. Just relax. Remember, Alicia Keys. She hasn't even played up until.
Okay, yeah, you know what? That's fair to say because now I'm looking at the list you just gave me so far, and these are great songs. With the exception of Empire State of Mind and My Boo, everything has been like let's just. So she wants to. So Alicia Keys came in, wanted to do a Muhammad Ali. I'm gonna dance around, and I'm gonna knock you out at the.
Because it gets.
Okay.
Exactly. So yeah, that's what happened. That's what happened. So then, and it's gonna get good here.
Yeah.
She hits you round 8. She hits you with the unthinkable. I'm ready. So she hits you with that, and I'm like, damn, like that's the automatic win.
But
compete, and again, the production on that spectacular, right? That's when, but he hits her with the, and again, to me,
what song did he hit her with?
Personal favorite song.
Oh.
Again, I don't think that's a Kanye West beat, but let me just. All right, so at that time, I was. A little side note. At that time, it's a song about you being in a relationship, knowing that it's toxic, still work it out and do it over and over and over and over again. That resonates with fucking people. He actually says it in the verses that it's a favorite with people because it's so common in people's relationships that favorite. Listen to the lyrics, wrote it so, but it's a well written song. She was kind of close to losing that, to be honest with you. But I do understand the impact of Unthinkable, so I give. But if it were, I would put that round to John Legend because again, I don't. If you remember that song, give it a listen. Great fucking.
That's a dangerous song right there.
You, which is her first songs. Dangerous song, and he tied it. As far as I'm concerned,
yes.
He's got a song called "This Time." I'm not exactly sure.
That's the third one.
I don't even.
This time I want it all. This time,
but he played it. He played.
Damn.
During the
Jonathan, Mr. Legend. Would you just? Jeez.
Yes. He played live. And
let me ask you during this battle or this celebration of beautiful black music,
so
was there ever a moment that because I like this new format that they're doing to avoid internet connection problems and everything, they're getting them both together in the same room, Was there ever a point that they looked at each other like, this motherfucker, he really pulled out this damn song? Like,
absolutely. Oh, the energy was again beautiful. These are two artists that have so much respect and so much admiration for each other's work and their craft that you
there were points that they were singing background for the other person's song.
There was no pressure here. No matter how exactly, like, there's so much admiration for each other, and they're so solidified in their legendary status that you can't. This was not a competition. Nobody lost. We are the only ones that won by witnessing this. I'll put a tour of Alicia Keys and John Legend against blank anybody else. And I promise you, they will tear them out better than any other R&B out. We won. Like, I don't know what the funny part is that they didn't get the $250,000, the 250,000 viewers. They got like around 150, 130 the whole time. Kind of in the loop, because if you're telling me that 112 and Jagged Edge can get like, you're telling me that Alicia Keys and John Legend, who were two of the best of our generation, couldn't?
Yeah, I saw the numbers when I was watching it live, and I don't know if it was on a delay or I wasn't sure what I was looking at as far as the numbers, but it was just a strange thing to see.
Yeah, I didn't understand that, especially with the music that they were putting forward. I'm telling you, this was beautiful. All right, so they got into Unthinkable, and again, and then they got into the If I Ain't Got You, and then this time, and then we're going to round 10, where it was Try Sleeping with a Broken Heart versus John Legend's Tonight, which was on the Think Like a Guy, or Think Like.
It is
exactly. I gave it Tonight.
Man,
with a Broken Heart is a fucking banger.
Jonathan, he needs to. Jonathan is a savage man.
But surprised me. He surprised me. I thought he was gonna get washed. I thought.
Just to let you know, we are at 48 minutes.
But then again, it all
I think we're like
bounces out.
Yeah, let's shoot through these, and then we can talk about our final thoughts on the battle.
We'll go.
Oh, that's a favorite of mine.
So round 11 was A Woman's Worth. He didn't do much with that. He combated that with the cover, Wake Up Everybody, which is a cover from.
I'll give that to Alicia Keys easy. Notes. That's one of my favorite Alicia Keys songs. Her voice is.
So yeah, I gave
it's the you can't say shit about that song, but it's amazing song.
Forget about it. So like the woman's empowerment and all that shit, we need more songs like that actually today. Diary, round 12, Diary versus Blank, which is a Kanye West song from My Beautiful Dark Twisted Fantasy. Diary, that was another banger. It seemed like Alicia Keys had a year or two where every song she fucking put out was just a banger. I gave it to Alicia Keys.
Oh man.
Diary. Round 13, Like You'll Never See Me Again. Banger. Banger. He tried to.
Okay.
Put up Magnificent, which is a feature from the Rick Ross song. I didn't care for that song when it was out, So like you'll never see you again. Superwoman is a song that my daughter fucking sings. So round 14 goes to Alicia Keys. He tried. He actually
he wrote that. I
good
found
song
out
against
watching that he
from
wrote
American
it for
Boy from
Estelle.
Estelle because he wrote that. So that was the one song that he did. He wrote that.
Yeah.
So or he wrote part of it. So he tried to put American Boy from Estelle against Superwoman, which didn't even compare. You don't round 15. You don't know my name versus another.
Really?
Again, like she from round 11 on down, just wipes him. He tried. Yeah, he tried to combat that with another Rick Ross feature, "Rich Forever," which is a Rick Ross song. It's a great song, but it's compared to that. And then now round 16, she comes out with "Unbreakable," right? And you think that
Yes.
she automatically wins the
Do
round,
you
but
think
then
that
I
do you
forgot
think that
about
that's a one
like
artist song? Like people
3000.
only listen to it for Andre 3000?
Right now, like that. Oh no, and this is me personally. I listened to that song because I was a John Legend fan and had Andre 3000 on it. Like we only knew at that point. We only knew John Legend, the guy behind the piano.
Yeah.
We didn't. We just went through like two albums where he that come hit. They were all basically 2 albums B-side, and then Ordinary People. You know what I'm saying? So now he comes out with a new album.
I'll give it to him. And it's funny because Andre 3000 says at the end, he's like, even Stevie Wonder got down sometimes.
Honestly,
yes, bro.
Attracted me to that song. Get up. Yeah, he said it. Even Stevie Wonder got. Yeah, exactly. So like that's what it was. It was like now we're seeing John Legend in a spot where he is trying to get a single. He's trying to make a single, and it was good. Although I did get sick of the song, by the way. By the end of I got sick of it, but whatever. Round 17 again. So I gave that round 16 to John Legend. Green light. It was close, but I gave it to John Legend. Round 17, he stole another one too. By the way, Alicia Keys played "In Common," and he played "You Move, I Move."
Okay. That's when I came in. That's when I heard. Yeah, I remember that one.
I don't.
Yeah, that Janae killed it in that.
That song is phenomenal. His album, but the new album is really fucking good, dude. It's really fucking. So then she goes with round 18. She goes with "Girl on Fire." Nothing you can do with that. John Legend's running. Oh, I'm lying to you. This round I gave a tie. You would think that she would hit with "Girl on Fire," which is probably her, besides the New York song, might be her biggest selling song on here.
He had that in the cut. He had it in the back pocket.
He smacks you with the "All of Me." You forget that he had "All of Me" still in the top. And yeah, he had it in the cut. And he smacks you with the "All of Me." And
yeah, Girl on Fire" became the song for every woman to go through.
One or the other. "Girl on Fire." Yeah, "Girl on Fire" took on another life form. Like my daughter listens to that song as well, and it's funny that my daughter, who is but 7 years old,
what's up, M Buckley 84? What's going on? Thanks for joining.
She was even born. Like that says something. So, yeah, boy Buckley. So "Girl on Fire" versus "All of Me." I gave that a tie.
Oh no, that's when
and then
no pun intended, but I fell apart watching that.
Came out around
Bro,
19 with Falling.
she did that. Oh, check it out, Josiah Williams. What's going on, sir? Josiah Williams, if you remember Brian, he's the guy who came out with Adam Cole at NXT Takeover. Thank you so much for joining. We are recapping. We are recapping the Verzuz battle.
Yes.
With Alicia Keys and John Legend. We're at round 19 when she hit us with Fallen, and I literally fell apart, man, because she did that live, and it was just amazing. What did he play against that one? Yeah, but that's not a choice against Fallen.
It was the DJ Khaled song, which it won a fucking Grammy, by the way. Hustle on it and John Legend and
but Fallen is Fallen.
Like I gave it to Falling, but
did we pick another again?
Though, dude, like
that round was tough. Oh, no, again! Right. Oh, right. we had that losing against Unthinkable. Was that the round you're talking about?
Yeah.
Oh, you picked another again.
Oh, I picked another again. Oh no! I gave it. Listen, that was the round. It was up against Unthinkable, and I'm ready. But I said, if up to me, I would have picked another.
It did.
But I know the social impact that Unthinkable had.
Yeah, I think Josiah Williams was going with another again on that one. Josiah Williams is a very talented Christian rap artist. His new album, new EP is out, the Furlough Freestyles. Yeah, no. Brian, I'm going to send you links to that one because as a wrestling fan too, like he put some wrestling references in there and oh man. And I'm not saying this just because he was a guest on my show, but that's some dope stuff. So, all right, last round for this one. What did we get?
I'm going to dig.
Oh, okay, yeah.
Then she hit you with the No One, which is probably one of my favorite Alicia Keys songs. But then
it's a beautifully timed choice in this battle
soundtrack, which is kind of like a cheat code. Yeah. So I gave that one a draw. I didn't give anyone that round. I called it a wash. So it's pretty even. I think all in all it was pretty even. Nobody lost. Nobody won. I think we fucking won by actually going through 20 rounds of the shit, and then the bonus song at the end that kind of fucked me up a little bit. I had to regain my composure afterwards. I think Keys played a new song called "The Perfect Way to Die," which was about Trayvon. From what I got, song about and Sandra Bland and about being a parent trying to comprehend losing a child in that fashion. Us both parents, it was kind of touching. It was live, the piano playing, her beautiful voice. It brought me to tears. I'm not gonna lie, it brought me to tears. So
yeah, it's
going on and
some stats stuff going on. We only got about a minute left.
I'm not ready.
But anything I can say to everybody, 9/11 when we're trying to help each other, nobody cared who you voted for. Okay. Nobody cared what race you were. Nobody cared any of that. I'm trying to cut it short, but just show love. I don't know how else to say it. Just show love. That's it. Hey, Brian, I want to thank you, bro. As always, this is fun. Cheers to you.
Loves the answer, bro.
With my cool cup here.
Loves the answer.
Love you, buddy. We're going to be signing off. Next time we got the Verzuz battle, we're going to do another one. Make sure you guys take care. Peace.